This morning, something really cool. Artificial intelligence helping to solve an ancient mystery from the Roman Empire. It all involves scrolls from a library that was buried when Mount Vesuvius erupted way back in 79 AD. Now, students using AI technology are helping archaeologists figure out what's inside those scrolls. And Chris Livesay is inside visiting us from Rome. Good morning to you. What do you know here?
Good morning, Tony. You know, when we think of Vesuvius, it's a paradox. The volcano destroyed towns like Pompeii, but it also preserved them. And you would think the volcano completely wiped out libraries in the area permanently, but you'd be wrong.
It all started with a volcano. When Vesuvius erupted in the year 79 AD, it not only wiped out Pompeii and the people who lived there, but also the nearby town of Herculaneum. That's where we got a rare look, a guided tour, if you will, deep beneath the surface of the villa that used to be here, one of the most sumptuous of the Roman world.
Now we are in the so-called library.
Archaeologists in the 18th century found these 1,800 papyrus scrolls, the only ancient library in the world that's still intact. There was just one problem. It was carbonized. Attempts to unravel the scrolls ended in ashes, says Professor Brent Seals, a computer scientist from the University of Kentucky.
People didn't understand what they had, so some scrolls were actually thrown away or burned, and you can't put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
Only now, at the National Library of Naples, thanks to 21st century technology, can we finally peek inside, leaving Humpty Dumpty unscathed.
I thought to myself, if you can use that technology to see non-invasively, right, inside a human body, why can't we see everything inside an artifact like a scroll?
That technology involved a particle accelerator in England. Here, scientists produced light that was 10 billion times brighter than the sun, acting like an X-ray. AI was then used to identify ink, no matter how faint, but they still needed good old-fashioned humans to decipher what those letters mean. To scale this Herculean effort, Seals launched the Vesuvius Challenge, a global competition offering $700,000 in prize money. 3 college students took it home, making history by being the first to extract words from a carbonized scroll, nearly 2,000 years old, that had been virtually unwrapped, reflections by the philosopher Philodemus. As too, in the case of food, we do not right away believe things that are scarce to be absolutely more pleasant than those which are abundant.
Play it like a movie
with hundreds more scrolls to go, Seals has launched a second phase of the competition.
With AI-inspired methods that are going to usher in, new results that we've not dreamed of. I don't think Renaissance is too strong a word.
Who knows, he muses. The Renaissance was, after all, epitomized by our rediscovery of antiquity and humanism. And consider this, archaeologists have only just begun to scratch the surface.
Could there be more out there?
Well, I believe that the villa of the papyri, which has not been fully excavated, stands a really, really high chance of producing more books. But so much remains for us to discover.
You know, it's really a stunning advance thanks to AI. You know, we so often think of AI as a way of looking into the future, but here's a way we can use it to look deeply into our past and in the process understand ourselves and the present so much better.
This is one of the most remarkable things I've ever seen. And we were just talking about AI this week when somebody used a photo to animate what their mother might have looked like in a still photo. It's the same thing here. You're using AI to decipher a little bit of the past where it doesn't exist right now, but now it does.
But this is not in any way an imagined past. This is the past.
Yes.
The words on paper, the papyrus. It's an incredible story.
It's incredible. I wonder if that philosopher could ever have imagined that we would all be talking about his words and his philosophy right now.
Oh, he definitely dreamed of it.
Philodemus.
He was like,
Philodemus is like, I'm on morning television.
In 2,000 years, they're going to get a real kick out of this one.
And congrats to those 3 college students. I mean, it gives me faith in the young people.
I know. Talk about being a nerd and it paying off.
Yeah. Exactly what I was thinking,
Livesay.
That's what I was thinking. Chris Livesay, great to have you here in New York City.